What's up, gang? It's Thursday. Small man Junior is working today and he's not with me, so it's a solo mission today. Today is not UFC. Today is Kansept training. Got the comp class. I think Maya mentioned that today would be probably the last hard day we would push before sub battleground. Makes sense, you know. Don't want to get overworked or get injured before the big event. I think cart is looking sharp. Maybe ready. Last night was over at UFC. It was a good night. I got to teach, most of the time Cart leads the class, right? He's good at it. I know he really enjoys it. So I kind of stepped to the side, but I guess last night I had some ideas on the adults class, so he kind of let me run the class. But you can still kind of see the difference. Like if you attend the class, you can see like some stuff I'm not as sharp to point out as Cart. Cart kind of just got it. He knows. Even he kind of tries to get me to say certain stuff like, come on dad, what about this? And it's still work in progress. I mean, I'm not as polished as him. He's good. I mean, Cart teaches the class well, super detailed, breaks things down well. So we started to do things where we'll show a technique and then maybe we'll do a little drill, and then through that drill we can see where maybe some of the people have a common, either I won't say mistake, but something that they're lacking or something that they're trying to do, and then we go back and we regroup and then we try to address that specific thing, right? So last night was close guard. I'm not the best at it, but I do like it. I do like playing close guard. I think most of the time I have a hard time because people that I go with, there's so much stronger than me. I mean, I know I'm not trying to make an excuse. I could probably try to do different techniques. So I've almost trained myself that, okay, recover close guard, and whoever I'm with, all right, just double sleeve, get ready to transition to the next guard. But probably should put more effort to trying to retain, because close guard is a really good attacking position. Yeah, I was watching some Danaher stuff, trying to get some ideas off of that. Yeah, Danaher he's probably one of the top level guys as far as coaching. We have a guy that comes to our classes on Wednesday night at UFC. Super nice guy, Rook. We probably talked about him before, but he's definitely a Danaher, Gordon Ryer disciple. The way he approaches his jiu-jitsu, very methodical. Very good guy. So I really like the way that he trains. Super helpful too. So I saw him helping out a couple of different people. Was helping somebody last night, and he actually showed another person one of his passes that he likes to use. Yeah, he likes the camping, half guard camping. Yeah, so it's kind of like me, that older man style, pressure, let the guy kind of cook a little while, no rush in passing, not really trying to look to pass or sub the guy like 10 times. Pass him one time, come in slow, submit. That's good. Just trying to explain to Cart that's kind of what I'm looking for, especially when I train. But understanding that, as comp time rolls closer by, for me, I gotta push harder, right? The urgency, like you said. It's like last year. I mean, I got kind of lucky in that last 30 seconds in my match. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I was thrilled. That was an awesome match. I was happy to win, but trying to train harder this year, trying to look for things that I can do better, so that I can put myself in a better position to be victorious and not have to scramble for it in the last 30 seconds of the match. Yeah. So, meaning to probably ask Maya to kind of review my footage from my matches. I know, like I told Cart, you can, even though you win, there's things that can be cleaned up. Yeah, I never really asked him what he thought in depth, right? I mean, yeah, he's happy for me that I was able to win, but still, especially if I'm only going to compete once a year, right? It's a long time between competitions, so it gives me opportunities to improve, right? Add the little things to my game. I've been trying to add small pieces to my game, things that I lacked, or that probably, as I may have said before, at a higher level, you should have these things, right? Especially if someday, at some point, I become a black belt and I don't know how to do X. That's probably not a good thing, right? At least I need to have been practicing it, drilling it. I mean, I love that we're helping people with sessions, helping them to get better. But I do miss when Carter and I would drill. Sunday would be our drill day, so we would, pick a technique, a position, a guard, and we just work it. Yeah, we haven't done that in a little while. So Sundays we are helping others, so that's good too. Saturday is pretty much a rest day. Friday, Saturday is pretty much a rest day. I think at some point I do want to get back into training again on Friday night, but got priorities, right? Got other things going on in life, right? I should be happy that I can train 4 days a week and work with students on a 5th day. Yeah, so ain't complaining, Happy that I have the ability to train and my body is still in shape, good enough shape that I can keep training. Yeah. So it's another thing too, right? As I've talked about it before, recovery is key, right? So every night I go home, pretty much without miss, I'll just soak Epsom salt, hot Epsom salt bath, release the try to release some of the tension. Sit in a massage chair. After that, before I go to sleep at night, pretty much every day, I'll sit in my little infrared sauna for about 30 minutes, and then I'll do my ice plunge after that. Yeah, so that I try to do as pretty much every day as much as possible. Sometimes cannot, but I strive to do it every day. Yeah, and a ton of vitamins and supplements. I think it's important to have a well-rounded diet. But if you can't get all the diet nutrition needs through eating, then of course, supplements and vitamins will help you get through that. Yeah. So it can become expensive after a while, but everyone says health is wealth. So I'm going to invest as much as I possibly can into that, keep myself young as possible and active, and try to keep with those 20-something-year-olds that I train with. Yeah. So anyway, thank you guys for listening to the vlog. We do appreciate everybody who follows us and likes our videos, comments. So last night I was able to test out my new camera, Insta360. It's pretty cool. Still don't have total command of it yet. I don't know all the features. Playing with their software, the editing software, is pretty neat. I post that little, I think they call it a tiny planet effect. So it's pretty cool. I mean, if you follow us on Instagram, you probably see the video. Anyway, I'll probably be posting more videos from my camera in the future. Alright guys, take care, train hard, train smart. See you guys later.